Link down below, as always, first and foremost, to credit where it is I'm getting my information from, what article I'm reading from. It's all over the internet. You shouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised. I think I'm more disappointed and slightly surprised, actually, by the degree, the severity of the trolling that Sheamus has been going through. So a picture on the right is what Sheamus ended up being able to look like about a year ago, before he got injured, when he went and got shredded. Sheamus came back less than a week ago, sporting this physique. He's 46 years old. I'm 45. This is actually what I look like. I look like roughly this. Okay? I'm a 230-pound Sheamus. Like this. And put me side by side. This is pretty decently accurate. I'm trying to look like this, but I have some issues that are not really allowing me to get there. I might discuss them at the end of the video. This isn't about me right now. I'll make it about me at the end. I'm very disappointed in all the people that are shaming him. Not everybody's got a thick skin. Not everybody is good at handling criticism. I'm very good at handling it, fortunately. You can make fun of me for anything. I really don't care. I show people my vulnerabilities because I don't care. Recently, I don't know if you could see it right here. It's like a Reese's Pieces buttercup sized bald patch. Anyways, if you look in certain spots and you really pay attention, you'll notice that I have the Jada Pinkett thing. The whole thing that led to the Will Smith slap at the Oscars. Alopecia. So I have it like all over my face in different spots and on my head. My hair grows in patches. If I were to grow my hair out, you would think I survived like an acid attack or I was like a burn victim in a house fire. I've been shaving my head since I was like in my teens. Back when it wasn't the cool thing to do. I'm making it about me a little bit, but whatever. Just for a minute, if I may. And when I shaved my head, people were like, oh my God, you look like a cancer patient, or you look like a neo-Nazi, or you just look dumb. I didn't care what they thought, though. I enjoy what I look like. I don't wish for anybody to want to look like this. Because I want to be unique. I don't want nobody looking like me. I want to look like me. And I'm actually content in my own skin. There are certain things about me I wish could be improved, but they're out of my control. And I'm legitimately satisfied, content with my physical appearance. Not everybody is. And for the longest time, I hated myself. I don't think you understand how badly. I don't want to get too dramatic, but I truly, truly hated myself more than probably everybody else that might have hated me combined put together, which is what combined means. And it feels so good now to be in the position that I'm in where I actually feel good about myself. I want to strive for more. Like I said, I look like this. I want to look more like this, but I don't. And I'm just kind of really disappointed. Actually, I'm very much disappointed in the people that went even as far as photoshopping this image to make him look even more overweight. I'm not saying he's overweight. I'm saying, okay, fluffier than what he appears to be in that picture. And it's just insane. Like, he's 46 years old. I think I've already said that. I'm 45. He had a neck injury, a shoulder injury, a really bad one. I have a bad shoulder injury. I have a fully torn rotator cuff that I injured in a car accident nearly a quarter of a century ago. It's been 23 and a half years since I've had my injury. And doctors won't operate on me. I'm not like high risk or anything. I have full mobility, full strength. As a matter of fact, I'm stronger than when I was a young teenager. And I was in martial arts and all that kind of stuff. All the push-ups I can do and all that. I'm just in a lot of pain. But the strength and all that is all there. Still bugs me. It still drives me nuts. I don't know. Like, I'm surprised that this made the news, really. Like, if you talk about Dusty Rhodes, if you talk about Kevin Owens, if you talk about Nia Jax, anybody that, Piper Niven, no offense, that's not exactly like what you would consider a slim, fit build. Those people don't get slammed or shamed. It's people that start looking like this, go to this, and then go back. If you had somebody looking like Dusty Rhodes, Cody Rhodes' father, no offense, he was huge. Like, that dude makes me feel so good about myself because, oh my God, I'm in way better shape than he's in. If you ended up looking like Dusty Rhodes starting off, you leave for a year, you come back looking like this. Could you imagine if Dusty Rhodes came back looking like this? Oh my God. People would be going on about how amazing he looks and all this shit, but because he ended up being able to get that shredded and then go to this, people are like, oh my God, bro is so fat. Bitch, you've probably never picked up a weight and never had a girl pick up your pencil dick. Shut the fuck up. Seriously. Like I said, it's one thing to poke at fun at people. Oh, mayonnaise, you know, because he's so pasty white and all this kind of stuff. And when he had his mohawk, you look stupid. You know, just because he was like a heel and people were, you know, just poking fun at him. Like, it's one thing. But when you really start going out of your way to be like, dude, man, you got to stop eating moose or Sheamus, or like you're really going out of your way to be distasteful. I don't know. Me personally, when I saw him come back, I was like, okay, so he's not as ripped as before. He just came back from a severe injury. He still looks better than I do, although I'm in this, you know, I'm kind of in between this and Kevin Owens, right, for physique-wise. And I'm thinking to myself, anybody with that body is going to the beach without a shirt and is just going to have a blast. And it's all about perspective, like I said. It really, really is. You go from Dusty Rhodes to this, you're praised. But if you started off as this, you went to that, went back to this, you're shamed and told that you're disgusting. There's a circle, anyways, around his nipple. Just blown away. Like, wow. Again, I'm not surprised as to how rude and cruel people can be. I'm really not. But I think it's because of how much attention it's been getting, how many people have been going at him. And he's remained classy. We don't know if in his head he's like, shut up. You know, we don't know what he's actually thinking. But he tweeted back just saying, I'm big boned. That wasn't supposed to sound like Cartman, but it kind of goes with that whole South Park thing. And he really kind of kept it classy. Then he posted another tweet, you know, keep coming with your witty comments. Like, he doesn't care. I'm sure he'll get back in the shape that he wants to get back into, that he's able to get back into. Because for me, I'm type 2 diabetic. I was overweight for a long time. I weighed roughly 350 pounds. I'm only 5'10". I was a fat bastard. Like, there's just no sugarcoating. Actually, give me a second. I'm going to see if I can find my picture. So this is what I looked like when... Is it still recording? It is. So this was closer... How old was I here? This was about 15, 16 years ago. I was like 29, 30 years old. This was roughly 2008. And this was when I weighed... I wasn't even at my heaviest. I think I was around 310 or 320. And I went all the way up to 350. Now, when I looked like this, I had people making fun of me. Like, I mean, big time making fun of me. My face was so swollen. My double chin, dude, it was insane. I had no neck. I had eyebrows. I had hair. But, my goodness. My eyes were so, like, swollen from being puffy. People were like, dude, are you going Asian? Like, that's how people are. But I just laughed it off. Like, I honestly didn't care. I still went in public. I didn't hide out. You know what I mean? And then this was me somewhat recently. I look a little bit better than this now. Not like night and day better than this, but I do look better than this. Like I said, in that picture, I'm about 235, 240 pounds, and I'm 5'10". As you could see, I'm not like, ooh, sexy boy, right? But I'm just saying, compared to where I was before, some people that knew me from before look at me now and go, wow, dude, that's amazing. But if I was like shredded 180 pounds, then went to this, people would be like, wow, dude, put the burger down. You know what I mean? Like, so, like I said, people can be dingleberries. They really can. And like I said, for me, it's very liberating to legitimately just not care about people's negativity if they know about my little whatever. I just don't care. I point them out. Sometimes I talk to people. I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard of that condition. Look, I have it. See that there? And they're like, oh wow, I never really noticed that before. Like, yep. Like I just, and that is honestly one of the best feelings in the world. Honestly, that feeling of me legitimately not being bothered is more rewarding than all the weight that I've lost. Like it's unbelievable. Anyways, I don't want to make this video too long. Oh, okay, 11 minutes. It's not terrible because I'm used to rambling on for 20 years. How much shit could you possibly go on about? It's people are trolling him. They're shaming him. They're using his picture here. They're making him look even bigger than what he actually is. And that's the story. And he's been handling it with class. And I just hope that he feels good. That he's mentally in a good spot, like where he just feels good about himself. He's got his confidence. And that's what is more important than anything. As long as he's got like good blood pressure levels and stuff like that. I don't. My heart could explode anytime. But yeah, I just hope he's doing good and that he's happy. Really, that is the number one thing. And then if he is able to get back to this, if he wants to get back to this, then great. Then I won't be able to tell the world that I kind of look a little bit like Sheamus. I won't be able to do that. Okay? So there you have it. Thumbs up if you liked the video. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. Thumbs down if you didn't like the video. And I'll bend it in half, twist it. And I'll make sure when you wake up tomorrow, you look like this. There's not a single person on the face of the world that wants to look like this. What is that? Like, seriously. What in the holy hell is that? Like, I can't even... I show people that picture sometimes and they go, dude, that doesn't even look like you. Like, never mind like the hair and stuff like that. Like it just doesn't look like it's the same person. Now, of course, when people compliment me, I like that, of course. I think we all enjoy that. But truthfully, an insult. Oh, you still look like a fat prick. Well, great. At least there's a word in the dictionary that describes me. And there's a word in the dictionary that remotely comes close to encompassing what it is I think of you. I'll get back to you. And then the ultimate comeback, too, is when someone trolls you and says anything about you, like, oh, you're ugly, you're fat, you're short, you're anything. You just say, look, I get it. I look like a fat prick. At least I'm not living proof that abortions can survive. Maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.